Hello, hello, hello. Happy Thursday, everybody. Hope you're having a great Thursday. Hope your week was going good. We're that much closer to the weekend with it being Thursday. Here we are, Ravenport, the grind up, episode 19. Finally, long awaited. Like I said, been real busy with some PUBG and some other stuff going on. Like I said, it's been awesome, but I'm finally catching back up over here. Plus that workflow, man. I tell you what, it throws some stuff off real quick. And so, yeah, got all the straw picked up from the last episode, everything like that. Got some slurry going over there. Ooh, just thought about that. Uh, got a contract complete, if I'm not mistaken, right there. Yes, collect that quick $30,000 right there. We're gonna jump on this $18,000 contract right here, and so we're gonna get all of this done up and everything like that. And so that's what we're working on here is getting everything situated. And so yeah, had a field come up, needed some plowing. So since it needed some plowing right here, we're going to go ahead and subsoil it up. Get that going. I'm going to have to situate a slurry spreader, get it moved around, see where it's at. Is it done? Yes, it's done. Yeah, so we did get us a slurry spreader. I figured I'm going to try to get out of running, having to buy fertilizer. I mean, we got the pigs now. They're putting out the poo-poo, and with the poo-poo comes a slurry. And so that's what we're going to be running right here is the slurry spreader. I'm actually digging this thing. I've started using it on my, let me think, Woodshire. Yeah, that's the one I'm using it on. The B&B farm, the beef and bacon farm. Been using that over that way. So I like it. And plus, I get to use my own stuff. Don't have to worry about buying no fertilizer. So it saves us a little bit of money, too, in the long run. And so, yeah, and it's a neat little contraption. I like it. I like it. But getting some use out of this, getting all of our fields fertilized, at least the first stage right now. I'm going to come through, cultivate everything up, get it all nice and blended into the ground so we get all the nutrients we need. Then come through here and figure out what we're planting. I'm thinking, and this is me just thinking, I think we're going to plant every field in cotton. Y'all know how much I like cotton, or those of you that know me know I love cotton. And so I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to do a whole lot of cotton. Just to see what we can do and try to get us some money in. I am ready to pay the bank back. We're sitting at 173,000 right now. How much in debt are we? I want to say, what is it, 300,000. At least want to get some of that paid back right there. At least knock 100,000 off, so we can make 200,000 today. We're gonna try to give 100,000 back right there to the bank. Get us a little bit out of the red right there. And so yeah, that's what we're doing. But now, hope everybody's been having a great week. I myself have, like I said, been pretty lucky. Playing some PUBG, doing some other farming stuff, some Battlefield 5 with some friends. A little bit of this and that, but it's time to get back to work when it's time to get back to work, I tell you what. And so, yeah, this is where we're at, right here on the grind up here on Ravenport. Going pretty good, like I said, after all the equipment shuffle and getting rid of tractors here and there and doing this and that. Getting a rhythm back, that's what I kind of like, getting back into that rhythm, so I kind of, it makes it look like I'm a real farmer. I'm just saying, my gosh. I'm happy with that. I hope y'all are happy with that. Kind of looks like I know what I'm doing. And so that's what we're going to get done here. We need to get our fertilizer spreader that we had over there on field 8, move it to field 11, get field 11 knocked out, make that quick 18,000 right there off of those two contracts. That's 30,000 off of one contract, 18,000 off the next. And so get that money back into the farm. That should put us in the $200,000 range, so we can go ahead and pay 100,000 off to the bank. The animals are doing good. I know I got a pallet of wool that I need to move over there, but like I said, our wool trailer is looking pretty good over there. Won't be long before we're taking that bad boy in and getting us some money off of it. And so yeah, but that's where we're at today. Get down here and move this guy. Let's see, what did I say? Field 11, I do believe. Is that our contract? Field 11? It sure is. Oh, honk, honk. Sorry about that. So we're going to go to field 11. Get field, oh, look at us, turn around and go to field 11 this way. Here we go. And so we're going to get that knocked out, get that going. So hopefully we can get that money. That's all I'm worried about right there. I don't like being in debt. I mean, I don't know who would like being in debt, but you know, the faster I can pay the bank back, the better off I'm going to feel. And I think, so don't hold me up to this. You know how random I am. I keep buying equipment whenever I say we need to pay the bank back. Excuse me. But I think we have it all situated now to where I shouldn't have to make any more purchases. Along with me getting the slurry spreader, I did sell our auger wagon and got an upgrade. Yeah, picking up that straw wasn't fun with that little baby auger wagon, so I'm gonna call it the baby auger wagon. So I got the Fent. It doesn't take up as many slots also, and so that's what I'm gonna do right there with that, is get that going that way. So we have a way to pick. Oh, wait, we picked up all the straw, and I picked up the hay that we had, and so how are we sitting right now? Let me see on hay and straw. I want to say, okay, hay and straw right there. So we got 130,000 liters of straw, and then 185,000 liters of hay. And so to me, that's a win in my book. That's going to keep our animals pretty content for a little while. And so as long as we got that going on, we don't really have to worry about doing too much, making sure they stay fed. I know they're going to need some water. They probably needed water last time. I just give them no water. So, I mean, they're not doing bad. They're not in the red or nothing like that. I mean, I just OCD, got to keep them full. And so water for sure for the piggies, a little bit of water for the sheep, and a little bit right there for the horsies. Ruger and Kimber, like I said, the road tripping that they take right there, you can tell I ride Ruger a lot more evidently. Need to get on Kimber, give her some time too, that way she can level up right there. We might end up selling one of them. Who wants to buy a Ruger or Kimber? Let me know in the chat, and I might have to make a deal out with you, but it's not going to be no $7,000, I promise you. By the time I'm done with them bad boys, they're going to be worth a pretty penny. Sheep are doing good. Like I said, they've been pretty productive, giving me all kinds of good stuff, especially with the wool. I can't be happier. Like I said, I'm glad I went with the sheepies for sure. And the pigs, I'm just having fun with them. Not gonna lie. Bacon, it's always good to have bacon on the farm. I know. I I guarantee you, Anthony Peridori and Farmer Ben can agree to that. That it's always good to have some bacon to look at. Fresh. You can't get bumps. You can't get no more fresher than having fresh bacon on the farm. And so yeah, but as we get more piggies, it's going to be time to take them down there to where we can turn them into bacon and sausage and pork chops and all that good stuff. I know it's a sad day for the piggy though. But I mean, who can't agree that we all need more bacon? And so with the pigs, man, we were gaining. We started with 20. We got 3 of each. You know what I mean? Ain't been going off the wall with any kind of reproducing or anything like that over there. So I don't know. I mean, might not be a spark over there anymore, something like that, because I was expecting a whole lot more than that. But I mean, we are taking it day by day with the time scale set on real time, and so maybe that's what it is right there. If I maybe speed up the clock, do something like that, we'd have a lot more babies. But hey, I'm happy with it. So we need to at least gain so when we hit the 40 mark on each animal, we'll go ahead and haul us a load of each off, sell them, get our money back for what we pretty much paid on them. And so already we'll be winning there. So anything else we get, like I said, we're already getting slurry from the pigs. Of course, we got manure too if we want to get us some manure spreader, maybe later on down the road. We get wool from the sheep, and so yeah, they're pretty much paying for themselves. I'm pretty happy with that. I can be content knowing that we're going to make money off of them for sure. Let me see what we got down here as far as the wool goes. Like I said, we got that. Yep. So you got a pallet I got to move. I did move 2 of them earlier today. Got them situated over here. I tell you what, I'm going to have to show y'all. I'll probably load that last pallet, which I say that and then I'm going to mess up, but I'll load that pallet before we end this episode. So you can actually see me load up a pallet of wool. I thought I was terrible at it, but I've been getting pretty good at it. So I'm pretty happy about that. And so we'll get that other pallet loaded up before we end this. Probably get them some water, because I don't know if I'm going to plant anything just yet here. I think we're going to run it the way we're running it for right now. And I'll get back. At least y'all know what we're going to have planned. We're going to have cotton planned, that's for sure. And so once we have that cotton, we'll have a reason to come back and look at it. Let's just put it that way. And so, but for right now, knocking out some contracts. Got him subsoiling, because did it need plowing? It's okay. It needed plowing. Thank goodness. I thought I was wasting his diesel right there, and man hours, and paying hired workers to do all this. And so yeah, but that's what we're doing. Gonna drop this last little line right here. 2 passes maybe. If he knows how to drive it, maybe 2 passes. But maybe 2 passes right here. Like I said, running the Joskin right here. This thing is so cool, this module too. I'm just saying, look at it. Oh wow, just kind of stinks if you're behind it. So we'll just watch it from this angle. This whole field got nasty poo-poo all over it. But hey, we'll get that all cultivated in, and it'll be all good right here. I think it's going to make for a pretty good cotton harvest, especially with all of our fields being planted in cotton. Yes, I made sure we had enough grain of this and that for each animal. As y'all saw whenever I looked over here, we're sitting good enough on everything to where I'm comfortable. We got 22,000 liters of sugar beets, 36,000 liters of corn, 27,000 liters of soybeans, 14,000 liters of sunflower, 7,500 liters of canola, 62,000 or 66,000 liters of oats, 47,000 liters of barley, and 11,000 liters of wheat. So we're sitting good enough to where we can keep them going. I usually don't let them drop down too far. Even when I speed up time, like I said, stay on top of them, so you don't really have to worry about dumping a whole lot of crop in them and just keeping them going that way. And so I'm happy with that. I think we're going to be able to make do for sure. And so yeah, but now it's going great here, right here. For episode 19, I tell you what, I couldn't be happier. Equipment's been situated. We're good. We're set. We don't need nothing more, nothing less. Well, maybe some less. It depends on how much of a bind we get in. But we shouldn't be doing too bad. I'm saying shouldn't be doing too bad. So we'll get everything situated, like I said, and get everything planted in. That cotton harvest should be what we need. I'm hoping we at least get the minimum 3 bales. The way I'm doing my math, and it could be backwards math, but I'm doing my math, and even if we spend with hired workers, them buying the fertilizer and slurry, etc., um, we should, as long as we spend less than $25,000 running the contracts and running what we got to get everything done here for our farm, we shouldn't have nothing to worry about. Shouldn't have nothing to worry about. And so, yeah, that's a plus. That is a plus. Appreciate everybody that's been stopping by the live streams. I know that's one reason why I have kind of cut back on the episodes. Been pretty tired, I'm not going to lie. Had a 4-day weekend. It's been pretty cool. If y'all haven't checked out, excuse me, FS Club, Smoky Games, Wiki Farms, Necro 666, of course myself right here, and Anthony Peridor, big shout out to him, one of the Farmit affiliates that's been helping us out. If y'all have not checked it out yet, the Farmits are doing a little farming against the club. You got FS Club, Wiki Farms, and Smoky Games over in their corner, and you got myself, Necro 666, and right now Anthony Peridor, probably Monday through Thursday till we can get Cowboy around, and like I said, racing season's around. We'll see what's going on with him, but you might see Cowboy there too. Usually we're running this, and like I said, we're doing Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays will be us on FS19. Doing this little farming challenge thing right there around between 9 p.m. and 10 p.m. Central. And so if y'all are available, not asleep yet, whatever, not in a food coma, be sure you come and check us out. That's myself, FS Club, Smoky Games, Wiki Farms, Necro 666, and Anthony Peridor. Even though Anthony Peridor does not stream, he still would enjoy some bacon. So if you want to send some bacon his way, the Bacon Prince would appreciate that. But yeah, and then our days in between there, doing some PUBG right there with FS Club and Anthony and Wiki, and pretty much if you got PUBG, I'm pretty sure we'd let you get on the game over there, see what's going on there. It's always good to have a full squad. And so, but yeah, that's what we've been having going on. And so when you see this today between 9 p.m. and 10 p.m., you know, like I said, around 9:30 usually we kick off. We will be on the farm for part 2, is what I'm going to call it, of the little challenge we got going on over there. We're going to be running a farm for the whole month, and then at the end, getting close to the end of it, whenever a club calls it, we're going to go ahead and get rid of this, get rid of that, and then see what the grand total is that both farms made during that month. And then if I'm not mistaken, the winner gets to pick the next farm that we're going to be on. And if it goes good and it's something that y'all are interested in, we might make that a thing right there for sure. So be sure you check it out. If you're not subscribed to everybody, be sure you go over there and get subscribed. You don't want to miss it. And having that many different perspectives during this little thing, like I say, I think it's pretty awesome. Y'all get to see not only what we're doing, but what the club's doing. Wiki Farms, Smoky Games, myself, and Necro 666. So I think that's a good thing right there. Get over there, get looked at, see what you think, see what's going on with it. And yeah, who are you rooting for? Drop a hashtag FS, or drop a hashtag club or hashtag farmits in the chat. Let me know who you're voting for. Like I said, we got a whole month to run this out. It is a beginning of a new month. Hope everybody is having a great start to the month. Like I said, I hope a great week for sure. But who are you going for? You going for Team Farmits, or are you going for the club? friendly competition, like I said. Don't worry, it's no knockdown, drag out, like, it's the end of the world, like, I mean, all y'all know, as Club says right there with the whole Battle Royale. That ain't what this is, I promise you guys. It ain't came out yet. Farming Simulator Battle Royale will come out. But no, it's just some friendly farming going on right there. Little friendly competition, seeing who can make a pretty efficient farm. So you got to check it out. I wouldn't mind some people, checking it out for me right here. Let me know what's going on over there on the other side of the buildings. Because I don't know what they got up their sleeves over that way. I know what we're doing. Y'all can see what we're doing, like I said. So, an eye for an eye. Come on, y'all check them out for me. But yeah, that's something that we've been working on. And so, in my downtime, spare time, that's why I'm going to try to get back on these episodes and stuff like that. Especially being that I had such a long weekend. I kind of had no excuse with the 4-day weekend. But there's some other games I've been wanting to play, and I've gotten to play them and stuff like that. And I've been wanting to work on my personal farms. Let me know in the comments if you would like to see maybe a hour-long stream, maybe longer than that, or maybe you want me to do an episode on my personal farms. That way I'm not taking time away from the episodes, and you can just actually see how I got my personal farm set up if y'all don't get to catch that in live streams. As you know, most of the time on a live stream on the weekends, it's going to be from either my personal farm, which it's a farm at farm, so that's where we'd have the whole crew at for sure. Necro 666, Inman Cowboy 77, are from Cowboy's farm. That's the dairy division he's got over there. I got the B&B farm on Woodshire, and then soon, hopefully this weekend soon, we'll also have Necro 666 running us a farm. Going back to our roots, like I said, for those of you that have been following us since Lone Oak back in 17, y'all know we did some ridiculous stuff over that way. Quick turnarounds, lots of money, big harvest, big whatever. We're going to bring that back here to 19. We're going to bring it back, go back to where we started at, try to break some records. Richard Dower, shout out to you, Richard Dower, on the whole, you want to see 10,000 liters of silage? Well, I'll tell you what, we're going to make that happen. We're going to figure out some way, some win, somehow, y'all are going to get to see that, make a whole bunch of silage, some huge fields. Like I said, we're going to have some planol going and whatever, and try to make some huge sales. And so be sure y'all don't miss that. That series right there pretty much coming out. It won't be done in episodes or whatever. It'll be done in weekend live streams, or when Necro says he's ready to do it and wants to throw it up. It could be during the week, during whatever. As you know, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays will be taken up with the Club Challenge. And then 2 days in between there, same time, excuse me, 9 p.m., between 9 p.m. and 10 p.m. Central. That'll be our PUBG right there. And appreciate everybody that's been taking the time out of their day, night, everything like that, to come and watch us play PUBG. Like, it's awesome. We're actually seeing the PUBG, group grow over there. Hearing a lot of you guys, one more round. That is awesome. We appreciate all the support we can get. I know I'm not just speaking for myself. I'm speaking for Club too, FS Club and Wiki and everybody right there that streams that. Appreciates y'all's support on that. And like I said, it's a thing. Like I said, let me know if y'all are enjoying that. Like I said, I don't do too great, but I'm not too bad at it. I have fun at least. So that's and that's all that matters. And so, yeah, that's what we got going on that way. So, it's been a busy, man. But appreciate y'all's patience on the episodes right here. Get back on track with them. I get this last bit of slurry down. I'm pretty sure a contract should be right in and about done, is what I'm hoping. And so, if our contract's about done over there, we'll collect on that. Get that guy moved home. And, yeah, smooth sailing. Smooth sailing for sure. For sure. And so I'm pretty happy with it. Excuse me, I'm kind of looking down right now. I'm writing some stuff down. Always got to have, as DJ Goham says, your pen and paper handy. It helps out for even virtual farming. I tell you what, I always did it whenever I really farmed. And so now with this virtual farming, man, I tell you what. Okay, put that down. There we go. All right, we got that all done up right there. We're gonna get this moved back to the farm. We're gonna get the 8400, get it down there, switch it out with a cultivator, get back down here, hit this with some cultivation, get that poo-poo cultivated in. It's just still like I told y'all before, and time again, it's just the way I do my farming. We always usually after a harvest applied some fertilizer of some sort, and we had to be cultivating right behind that sprayer as a way to blend them nutrients into the ground, especially if we were gonna have a good soak in rain. We could go ahead and drop that fertilizer and just let the rain do the work, soak it up into the ground. But in Texas, in that area, we really couldn't rely on rain too much. They might say it's going to rain and then it won't. Then they'll say it's not going to rain and it will. And so it seems like every time, and I know a lot of farmers can agree with this, every time you need the rain, you don't get it. And every time you don't need the rain, you get too much of it. And so that's where we were at then. And so most of the time, we just had to lay it down and then start cultivating it in as soon as we laid it down. And so pretty much that's the way I run my virtual farms, is the same way. Like, I've only seen rain a handful of times here. I know it does rain. I've been seeing a lot of people getting a lot of rain. But as far as I go, like, a little bit of rain so far here and there. We're going to leave this slurry spreader right here, since it's pretty much where we get our poo-poo from. Like I said, sooner or later we might have to get us a manure spreader, but as you see, we ain't getting much manure. Seems like we're getting more slurry than we are manure. I'm not complaining at all, though. I can tell you what. Anything's better than buying it. I can tell you that right now. Anything is better than buying it, for sure. So we're going to get this guy right here. He doesn't really need to do much cleaning. We're going to park him on the hill right here. Leave him right there. There we go. Hey, sheep. How you doing, sheep? Doing good? Bah. Okay. Good, good, good. We're going to feed Apollo real quick. Look at some of the equipment. Like I said, it's pretty much the same stuff that we left with. Like I said, the only thing I told you I got different was the loader wagon. That was pretty much it. Hey, Apollo. You doing good today? Where you going? Oh, yeah. Look at you running. Good boy. Apollo's doing great. Like I said, he's happy that we're getting a rhythm going. I'm happy. I think everybody's happy. Go ahead and eat your food. There you go. Good boy. Look at that. Man. He is looking good. Looking good. And so, do a quick collect right here. This contract. Bam. We're going to collect that. See if there's anything else I really... Nah, I don't feel like doing any harvesting. So let's get back down here in this. Get it moved back to the house. Get it all put up. Then we're going to get the 8400. Go ahead and get the cultivator on it. As a matter of fact, we might throw the... No, we're going to throw the cultivator on the 8400. Get it on the 8400. Get it out there. Get it working. It's going to be good, good, good. Oh, we're actually moving right along. Moving right along. Once we get that straw out of the way, which would be the good thing, is why I'm going to go ahead and do cotton, is because we don't have to worry about any kind of straw or anything like that right now. And so I'm happy with that. I don't have to worry about no kind of straw. I think, and I know I don't have a full trailer yet, but we're kind of needing some money. Like I said, I wanted to make $200,000 before this episode was over with. Could jump on some harvesting contracts. Yes, our harvester's just sitting there because we're going to be working some cotton. But I think, let me check. Let me make sure I'm not lying real quick. Oh, and my tractor's rolling. We're going to have a wreck. Stop. Okay, here we go. Had to stop that bad boy real quick. Let's get down here and check out the wool prices. What are we seeing right here on wool? Not too much at all. Not too much at all. Well, you know what? It's going to get us in our $200,000 range, so we can go ahead and pay $100,000 off on that loan. I'm content with that. I'm okay with that. So, yeah, I'd love to have double stacked that trailer and just had, mass wool for days. But unfortunately, it's not working that way because, yeah, I hardly ever speed up the time. Just to get the crops in once they're planted, but other than that, I like to catch a lot of the contracts in between. If you speed up time, you know how it is with the contracts. They change up. You got this and that to do. And so, yeah, I don't really feel like changing up anything. We're running smooth how we are right now. And so I'm liking it. And so that's all I got to do is figure out exactly. I'll put that last pallet on there. We'll haul that down to the spinnery. We'll sell that, jump in the 8400 down there because they'll let me park my tractor and my trailer there. I'm sure they will. They're nice people there at the spinnery. And so do that, haul down here, get the cultivator, start cultivating, and then we'll see where we're at right there, that's for sure. But smooth sailing, like I said, my gosh, now that we got everything lined out, and got out of some of the tractors we really didn't need. Got the tractors I want, well, at least the 8400, and this guy right here, like I said, love this tractor. It has became my favorite front loader here in the game so far, and I know a lot of you, but the 6250R, it just does the work that it needs to do. Like that's pretty much it. 300 horsepower, 2 out of a front loader tractor. A lot of you like telehandlers, the forklift, maybe a wheel loader. To each their own. That's the way I say. But as far as the highest horsepower, because I can also use this in my fields, everything like that. This is what I went for, and this is what I would go for on every map. But the slots aren't very forgiving with these John Deeres, and so that's the only reason why you don't see a lot of them on some of my other maps. Is I got to kind of watch slots for other stuff that I actually do need. Whoops! Good thing I got that pole cemented into the ground right there. I tell you what, if that was just some dirt, I would have knocked that bad boy over. Let's see. I was bragging on my pallet skills earlier. We're going to see if I can kind of prove that to you a little bit. I mean, it's slow and steady wins the race. You know, you ain't got to be in no hurry. I usually tend to get in a hurry. And, oh, man. I think this is going to be one of them days right here. Get those in right there. Okay. Uh-huh. Yep. Bam. All right. Get that out of there before I mess that other pallet up. Do 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 do. There we go. Get that done right there. Let me. Bam. Get that off. And then watch right here is where I just completely go haywire. Probably knock the whole trailer over. Do something like that. 6 pallets of wool ain't going to be too bad to take in right there. Maybe we'll get a little bit of change off of that. Like I said, all my goal is right now for this episode is just to pay $100,000 back on that $300,000 loan. I will feel a lot better about that. And like I said, you keep good credit right there with the bank. If we need anything else, we'll be able to get it. You know, because they'll be like, hey man, this guy's paying his loans back on time. And sometimes sooner, and paying back a lot more, I mean, than the payments they would actually make you pay. And so they should be very happy about that. Bam, got it on there. What I tell y'all guys, I'm getting pretty good at that. So I'm going to go for double stacking it next round. But for right now, we need the money. I don't like being in this much debt. Like I said, $100,000. I mean, who likes being in debt? $100,000 is even too much debt for me. So here we go. Let's get the wool down into the spinnery. We're going to do our thing with it. Make us a little bit of change right there. Hopefully hit that $200,000 mark. And if we do, we're going to pay $100,000 back, so we'll be right back in the hole as far as anything out of pocket. Seeders are already full, or seeders are already full, planters are already full, which the planter is going to be sitting idle anyways. Everything else we pretty much need, and full of diesel here, enough diesel. Let me just say that in all the tractors and the implementation that we got's all been made. I think a couple of things might need to be worked on, but as far as everything else goes, I think everything's pretty much been maintenanced up. We got everything running smooth now. We'll check the log before, right after I make this drop. That's what we're going to say. Right after I make this drop, we'll check the log and see how that is with the, here we are. With the equipment in the maintenance we might need to do with it. Bam, 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 bam. Oh. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, 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 bam. Yes. What do we get right there? Well, not quite $200,000. My gosh. Man, tell you what, should have waited. Not quite 200,000. There we go. Get some straps off. Make sure we don't block nobody in right here. They get pretty mad when I do that. I mean, they don't mind me leaving the tractor or trailer here, but I think before I block somebody in it, it's kind of hard to move a tractor when you take the keys. And so we'll just leave this bad boy parked right here. There we go. I think that should be out of the way. Oh. Hopefully they didn't see that. Y'all don't tell them. Y'all don't tell them. It's okay. We'll just shh. That barn's kind of missing some paint anyways right there. So yeah. And no harm. No harm, no foul. Anyways, we're going to hop over here, get in the 8400, go ahead and get it on a cultivator. Yes, I could use the subsoiler, but I don't want to when I got a bigger cultivator. And so hop in this bad boy, get it fired up. My favoriteest tractor in the game right here is the 8400. Wish it had a little bit more horsepower. But still, overall, my favoriteest tractor, favorite here in 19 is this one. And so, okay, we didn't hit that $200,000 mark like we wanted to, but I mean, we got close. We got close. You got to give us credit where credit's due. Unfortunately, that means, hang on, we're going to stop in the middle of the roads. What we're going to do, get in our phone right here. No, I'm just saying, don't ever text and drive. We're going to pay off some of our loan. How about that? I want it down to 250,000. No. Where am I going for? 230 maybe? No, we'll go a little bit more. What is that? 215? We'll pay off 100,000. There we go. $200,000 is all we owe. We're sitting at $94,000. Shouldn't have to worry about anything that, you know, we really don't need nothing right now. I'm probably going to go ahead and do another grass cut here in a little bit off, not in the episode, you probably won't see that, but cut some grass. I'm going to bale it up. We're going to wrap it, and we're going to sell us some silage bales. See if we can get us some money that way. Just to get it back up. You never know. I'd like to always at least have $150,000 in pocket. Well, not really in pocket, but you know, it right there, just up there on the screen. 100. Yeah, I don't want people trying to mug me now if I'm walking down the street. I promise you, I don't have $150,000 in my pocket. And so, yeah, but I like to have that, you know, right there, rested easy. So if we need to do anything or anything like that, we have the money to do it. And so it's the only thing I'm kind of like, man, we're sitting at $94,000. So I'm going to have to get some grass done up. Grass field should be about ready, if I'm not mistaken. Let's run around the corner and check it out. It might be ready. You know what I mean? Yeah, oh, yeah, look at that. We are ready to go right there. Ready to harvest. It's only fertilized at 50% right now. I did not catch it before it started growing. And so I need to remember right after I mow it to go ahead and hop in that thing and get it fertilized. And so I'll remember next time, maybe. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, as you see, a very, very, very productive day here. I couldn't be happier with the way things turned out, especially getting us some new equipment. Using some new stuff right here, like I said, with the slurry spreader right here, getting all that poo, putting it to use, you know what I mean? Putting that slurry to use. We got it, we might as well use it. And then now getting that all blended in real good, so our planters have some really good land, or you know, our planter has some really good land to lay some seed down into. It's always good to lay some seed down in some good land. I mean, don't y'all think so? Laying some seed down in some prime real estate. You always want that best soft soil content, and you just go in there hard with that planter and you lay that seed. That's how you lay that seed. But anyway, sorry, I got a little too carried away right there. But look at that soil. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful. Got that going good. Blending all this in. Everything's going great on our end. And so, yeah. Y'all know how it is. As always, I appreciate everyone. I hope everybody had a great week. Hope everybody's having a great Thursday. As you can tell, I myself am. The farm's running great. Episode 19 is awesome. The grind up, like I said, we're making do. We're going up and down with the money. I understand that. Maybe y'all expected to see big bucks or something like that. I mean, I could easily. I mean, do y'all want me to throw a government sign up and start doing it that way? But I want to try to earn it. Most of my other farms, as you know, I at least get some money in it. That way I can buy equipment I want, etc. Here I kind of got to use what I can afford. That's what we're doing here. We don't get the fancy things. We don't get whatever. I mean, this John Deere is pretty fancy, though, I gotta say. My favorite tractor. That was pretty much what I worked towards in the beginning. And so we're sitting good on equipment. We got more than enough. Sometimes I think we have too much, but everything's going to be used that we have. And so it just makes our life simple and gets a productive farm. It's just a sad truth of farming. You got to spend money to make money. I believe Farmer Men had an episode that came out today, and that is the truth. Sophie needs to understand that, men. We got to spend money to make money. I know Baby Lunatic, she understands completely. But sometimes when she spends money, we're not making it. So I don't know. It works both ways, I guess. But here on the farm, man, you got to spend money to make money, and that's the way it is in rural farming. And so, yeah, though, appreciate everybody again. I want to ask you guys to check out myself, FS Club, Necro 666, Wiki Farms, Smoky Games. Anthony Perry don't have a channel, but he will be with us. and Cowboy 77 will hopefully be with us this weekend if he ain't got too much he's got to do. I know he's going to be a busy man. But check us out tonight. Like I said, it'll be between 9 and 10 p.m. Central. Going to be doing that. Not really a farm off. Just we're going to see whose farm does the best in a month between the FS Club and the club, and myself and the Farmits. So it's pretty good. Farmits against the club. Again, drop a hashtag in the comments and let me know who do you think is going to win. Is it a hashtag club for FS Club and the crew, or is it a hashtag Farmits for myself and the crew? And be sure y'all check that out so y'all can actually see who y'all are rooting for right there. Appreciate everybody. And as always, all good things must come to an end, but there is always tomorrow. Everybody have a great one, and we'll see you in the live stream later on today. Happy Thursday, folks. Lunatic is out.